Boot up the stream, we're rolling in. Chat's going wild.
What is going on with StreamYard? It's going to piss me off. Hold on, let's try this again.
Boot up the stream, we're rolling in. Chat's going wild before we begin. Mods in the glow like capes in the wind. Kid got the crew, let the chaos in. Hit that like for Kid. Best squad ever, this is it. This is it. From Misty in the front row to Pat Sturgis in the pit. We shout one more time for Kid. Hand clap thunder when we click. Yeah, we live for this. Hit that like for Kid. Hit that like for Kid. Amber drops jokes, Carol keeps score. Coopers in caps like run it once more. Rachel's here vibing, Melissa's on fire. Angelique spams hearts, take the hype higher. Hit that like for Kid. Best squad ever, this is it. This is it. Rhymes are riding every raid. Viper never gonna quit. Rapper with the one-liners. Flames, Tyler in the mix. Yeah, we live for this. Hit that like for Kid. All the mods in the middle, raise your hands. This our channel, this our band. From the lurkers to the loud and chat. If you feel that love, let's bounce back. Hit that like for Kid. Best squad ever, this is it. This is it. From Misty in the front row to Pat Sturgis in the pit. Carol, Cooper, Rachel, Lissa in the fix. Angelique, Bronzer, Viper, Rapper, Flames, Tyler lit. Yeah, we live for this. Hit that like for Kid.
Yes, my beauties. Yes. I don't like that song as much as the other one. I think the other one's better, actually. Even though, I'm into like hard rock and all that. It works. Let me see. Notification. Hold on. Hello.
Hard rock and all that.
Okay. I got a cough. Hold on. All right. Let me tell you people something. I appreciate every one of you being here. Okay. Yes. Welcome back, every one of you. Hello, sis. Amber, where you been, girl? Hello, Rhonda. Thank you for coming back and joining me here. Patty Sturgis. Yes, girl. Yes.
Patty, do you want to play a game? I want to play a game.
Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Ain't I mean? You're mean. All right, people. Let's get to it. You love him now, do you? Are you sure? We could go with this. We can go with this.
Hello. Do you want to play a game?
We could do that one. It's all up to you. It's all up to you. Okay, you guys, we are going to do this. Okay. This is really disturbing. I'm not kidding. He is mean looking.
Tommy Vex on her.
Tommy Beck, see something else. This is what I'm going to do because what we do as people on true crime, we look into this stuff, which I'm looking into names. I've looked into Tommy so far. I'm going to get everybody's that she talks about in here, and I'm going to look for these fake, so-called fake, documentation of lawsuits. There ain't nothing. We all know Candace Owens is a liar, okay? She's nothing but trouble, Candace Owens, okay? Can't stand that lady. She's trouble. She's trouble. But I'm going to be doing something totally separate. I'm in shock of what Jelly Roll and allegedly Bunniexo has done to this lady. It's scary to know that YouTube podcasters. I'm a nothing. Okay, I'm just a tiny little fraction compared to these people. But you know what? I am something. I think I'm awesome. So there's that. But to find out the competition with people on the internet is scary. And the fakeness. This girl Amber, or not Amber, Nicole Arbour, right? Let me show you this pretty lady. Hold on. Let me show you. Did I download it? Hold on. Oh, here she is. Well, you'll see her. But I mean, come on. I just want you guys to see this while I'm on. This is what I do know, and this is what we did see the last time we talked about this. I don't know why Jelly Roll and allegedly these two are coming after Nicole. I mean, it's weird to me, and to hear that they do not Jelly Roll and Bunny, but on the internet on YouTube they make fake relationships and stuff like that. These big YouTubers, a lot of the shit is fake. Not real. Ain't that crazy? But these people got they got companies that, support them or whatever. What is it called? I don't know. But I do believe, without a doubt, she has been cyberbullied. Okay, that's scary. It happened to me when I first came to the internet, and it was the most terrifying thing I've been through, right? On the internet, and here they're avatars, right? And that's what I put in my head. Oh, they're avatars. Oh my God. And that was like in 2018, I think. 2018. So this is very scary. This is very disturbing. Yeah. People need to know what's going on here. Oh, let me take that picture down. But look at how pretty they are. I mean, come on, girls. Come on, girls. But this girl here is very educated, very talented. She's been in movies. She's done everything, which we know from our last part one. But these people got her actually thinking that her life was in danger and that they were going to unalive her. And I'm laughing at it, right? Because I'm not afraid of anybody. I mean, what are they going to do to me? Really? But she's just probably never dealt with these types of people before. I don't know. Let's watch. Here we go. Oops. Part 2.
So where we left off, about 10 million people saw Candace Owens say that I filed fake charges against men.
She has now dropped the charges because she should drop the charges
Everyone believed that meant rape, and a judge threw them out.
because she should drop the charges.
I do welcome all of you to try and find these
Okay, this is what's funny. People are going around the internet, these big YouTubers, saying that she has done all these lawsuits and claimed that someone raped her, which never happened. She never said it happened, but they wanted it to be a storyline. And she said, absolutely not, right? It's her name, right? But they got the whole internet thinking that, and that never happened. There's no documentation of nothing of that. Hi, how are you? Nice pic. And so, which I'm going to be doing since I'm covering this because I find this crazy. All these people's names, because they're public figures and they put their names out there. I'm going to go and I'm going to try to find everything I can. And you know who I'm going to find stuff on? Jelly Roll, his brother or his uncle, and Tommy Bett. Or Tom's Cummings, sorry. That's his name, Tommy Cummings. And I'll let her talk.
charges. Try and find any of it. You can't. You won't. Because it doesn't exist. What there is, and I will be so specific, order of protection against Down Devil,
and then a temporary restraining order against his group of gang stalkers.
for very
Okay, let me look here. I need these names. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Oh, shit. I want to see their criminal records.
You can't. You won't. Because it doesn't exist. What there is, and I will be so specific, order of protection against Down Devil,
And then a
There we go. Brian Upchurch, Thomas Cummings, Matthew, and Jared Taylor. There we go. But right now, Brian Upchurch is protecting her, and he knows some things. Sorry, guys. I know. I have to screenshot this because I'm going to look up these names and look at their record.
temporary restraining order against his group of gang stalkers.
for very obvious reasons. It's so weird when people will make comments online like, this is what she does. She filed lawsuits against men. If someone drove a car straight into your house, they just took a semi truck and drove it through your house, and everything you ever worked your whole life for was shattered. You're telling me you wouldn't sue them to replace what they shattered that you worked for your entire life? Because that's what I did. So people writing or commenting like, this is what she does. She files lawsuits. I filed a copyright lawsuit and a defamation lawsuit, both completely valid and exactly how the law is supposed to be used. They drove a semi-truck into my life. I'm just trying to get paid back for the damage they did. That's it. If they hadn't driven a semi-truck into my life, I wouldn't have had to file anything. I would have gone on with my life as I've done my entire life. So it's just weird to be like, oh, she filed lawsuits against men. Yes, I did. And you should do. The law exists so that we, the people, are protected. You think I'm the first person to have to file a copyright lawsuit? They didn't create the laws for me. I gotta say, I'm so happy that I put out Cosplay Christian and Boogeyman, and there's of course more coming. Even my biggest haters,
my arch nemesis,
ended up loving it.
I feel like we hate her, but I think this song is killing it possibly.
No, you're not supposed to like it. Stop it. Stop it right now. I will say the chorus does start to get catchy.
Yo, fuck this bitch for being such a fantastically great rapper.
You sold your
Oh, now the
Guys,
audience,
don't fucking
now
laugh.
the audience is into it.
Okay, I don't know. Have you guys seen the Jelly Roll disc that she did video? Okay, let me share it, you guys. I don't want to play it because I don't want to get copyright on music. It's funny. She's funny. Okay. Okay. She does stand-up comedy too. Let's see, it's a cosplay one. Hold on. Whenever you got time, watch it. Let me know what you think. Hold on. Oh, I got a new member. Thank you. I appreciate you. That's awesome. Thank you. Oh. All right, let's do this, people.
What is wrong with you guys? No lies.
It's almost like I'm a very good writer. So good that losers would steal my work and pass it off as their own.
Oh.
So Jelly Roll. Whew. All right. June 2021, I was an invited celebrity guest at the Folds of Honor celebrity softball game, raising funds for veterans and their families. Like, I don't know what could be better than that. I was really excited. Turned into one of the most terrifying days of my life. I'm there and I see Jelly Roll. And at this point, I didn't think I had a direct problem with Jelly Roll because, like, I don't know him. Like, still, my only interaction I ever had with this guy was him saying he's a huge fan, giving me a hug quick, and, like, that's it. That's all I had ever had. We're standing probably, like, 15, 20 feet away from each other in the same dugout. So I wave. I was just like, hey. And even if there was some kind of, like, beef in his mind, I still am always under the impression that people can have discussions, rational adults can, and talk things out. So I wasn't going to be rude. I waved. His face dropped. He suddenly called over all these people that work for Folds of Honor. Volunteers, mind you, most of them women. Suddenly this group of volunteers like rushes up to me and they're like, Nicole, we don't really know what's happening, but we have to get you out of Jelly Roll's sightline. I'm like, what? They're like, Jelly Roll said if you're in his eye line, something really bad is going to happen. What do you mean something really bad is going to happen? What does that mean? And they're like, it sounds like violence. That is so psychotic. That is so psychotic.
See what these people are doing to her? I don't know who's doing it, but do you see what they're doing? They are getting into her psyche. She is being gangsta.
Move that woman or I'm going to do something violent to her. And he delivered the message through little female volunteers of Folds of Honor. So these women like swoop me up, take me away from the game and like over to the other side. And I'm just like,
that's weird.
What is going on? He's going to hurt me for what? They're lying about me. I should want to hurt you. Ooh.
Even before Jelly was big, if you went to Nashville, you had to check in with Jelly.
Especially when it comes to rappers. It's called.
That was Thomas Cummings, and he's got quite a record.
Checking in. Now, checking in basically means that when someone, usually a rapper or a celebrity, travels to a new city, especially one with a heavy gang presence, they're supposed to reach out to a local gang on a major street figure to get their blessing and protection while they're in town. In return, these gangs or street figures might ask for money, a feature on a track for one of their local artists, business hookups.
If you went to Nashville, you had to check in with Jelly. So he was a superstar before he's a superstar. We were going somewhere. I left like my watch in your truck. I was like, man, my watch in your truck. Like, don't worry about it. If anybody did anything, we'll have it back by tonight. What?
True story.
Oh, cool. Oh, good. Oh, good. My security seems so worried. He's like, you have a beef with Jelly Roll? I'm like, I don't. Like, I don't know him. He's like, well, what the fuck happened that this guy's coming after you? I'm like, and I start telling him the story. He's like, I gotta be real. I can't protect you against Jelly Roll. I'm in my little baseball outfit, all excited to be there. And now I'm like terrified. And I'm like, but what do you do? So I'm in like the VIP section after the game, waiting for my friends so that we could go to this corporate after party. And here comes Jelly Roll with a group of armed thugs. I mean, like straight out of a movie looking armed thugs with him. Came right up to me. He pushed me with his stomach, spit in my face. He said he's going to shoot me in the fucking face for what I did to his friend. I better leave Nashville. I'm not safe there. I'm toxic. He knows what I did. It was so fast and there was so much and it was so shocking. It's easier for me if I'm a little mad and like snarky as I say this, but it was fucking terrifying. And then they walked away like it was nothing. And I was just standing there like frozen. And right then my friend comes back from the bathroom.
Isn't this crazy? Would Jelly Roll do this? But this girl here, she's such a little innocent thing. I don't know if they said that or not, but this is her. This is what she went through. She's sharing her words, finally, because she has kept her mouth shut. But any little thing, is they're getting into her psyche, right? I don't think they would have did anything, actually. They're just trying to get her not to, from what I see, be a competition with Bunniexo in the podcast world and music. It's crazy. It's crazy. The stuff we're all hearing, and I like that I'm seeing documentation to back a lot of this up.
And she's like, what happened? And I tell her what happened. And she's like, what? she's like, I know him. He's so nice. He's like a big teddy bear. And that's where the fucking psycho gets away with it. He has a completely dual personality. So the first time I met him, I got this like super friendly, "Aw, shucks, y'all, thanks for coming to Nashville. We're big fans, Nicole. Oh man, oh gee, it's just so swell that you're here."
I hope y'all give me a second here. I'm a little emotional. I started drinking. I didn't think I was going to win again.
I got that guy, who I now know is a complete act, to cover the guy who he really is.
I'm so fucking mad right now.
Jelly Roll is like a horror movie level psychopath.
I just went to Fleet Feet.
I just screamed at everybody in the store.
But he uses this like almost Southern preacher persona to cover it.
And I want to fucking hit this young man with the open hand of the Lord. And then the manager has the audacity to fucking tell me,
"Sir, could y'all talk about this outside?"
Which makes him that much scarier.
You wouldn't have to worry about customers knowing what the fuck's going on in this store if you taught some proper etiquette to your motherfucking employee. God's with me. I am blessed, because if I was not, I would march back into that store and it would look like a scene out of a motherfucking movie.
I don't know any men in my life who would go up to a woman to scare her. And I couldn't believe, it's like, they say that there's like fight, flight, freeze, and fawn. Those are like the things that happen when you're in like a very scary situation. I definitely just froze. Like I couldn't believe it was real. So I leave immediately and I go to the Virgin Hotel in Nashville. They were doing like their corporate after event on the rooftop for all the sponsors and people who were involved in the event. I'm still like terrified and shaking on the inside, but just like smiling and trying to just like calm down. And I'm there as a guest and trying to like hold it in, you know, and keep going. Some people saw that happen at the baseball game, by the way. And it was like, I was equal parts terrified and embarrassed for some reason. Cause I was just like, he tried to make as big a scene as he could. Most of those people there don't know me. I'm new to Nashville. And now this freaking thug is screaming in my face. I was like, is this real? Like, is this guy going to shoot me in my face over made up stories that his wife and his friend made up? Cause none of it's real. And you're going to shoot me in my face. I'm going to be dead. Because you guys made up stories about me. So I'm at the Virgin Hotel. Not even long after I'm there. In storms.
Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I did a part 1. Let me get it for you. Let me get it for you if you choose. You want to. I reviewed it, and I have my opinions on that too. Hold on, please. But thank you for becoming a member. Here we go. Okay, there's part 1. All right, let's get back to it.
Jelly Roll with even more thugs. And they come in and they push through the crowd to get to me. And my heels are like on the back of the pool. If you've been into the Virgin Hotel, like, you know, there's a pool up there. And my heels are like to the pool edge because he came like right at me. And a female, this part's so important to me. A female recording artist stepped in between and was like pushing him back and was like, hey, like leave her alone, man. She has every right to be here. What are you doing? He's making as big of a scene as he can. He has guys filming me on their phones that are with him. The one guy has his gun fully showing now. It was like concealed earlier, but it's fully out. And he tries to use, this tells you so much about Jelly Roll too. He says to the event organizers that he donates to that charity. So he gets to decide that I better be removed. His charitable donations aren't charitable donations. It's him purchasing goodwill from people. It's him purchasing bribes. It's him purchasing his ability to terrify women and do whatever he wants to victims. That's why he donates money. All of the corporate donors and sponsors who came to that event.
Why would he do that to women? I don't understand that. He would do that to women. Why? Not her. She said woman. Is there more than one?
To raise money for veterans and their families. And you're making it about you. A lot of people saw this happen, by the way. 2 more females from the event stepped in and they're like, hey, he's like, she's doing this for her album. Let me explain to you how sadistic that is. Because remember, he had already called the producer of my album to kill my album. He called the producer of my album to kill my album. Now he's telling people that I'm doing this, I don't even know what this is, as promo for my album that he has already killed. They ask him to like go off to the side. They take me over to the other side. I'm speaking with like a couple of the corporate sponsors and I'm just like apologizing. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like, I don't know him. I don't know what's really happening here, but I'm so sorry. Like I was so embarrassed. I was terrified and embarrassed. And I know that that's exactly what he wanted. You know, like he wanted to make the biggest scene as possible. He also said that he couldn't promise the event wouldn't be shot up until I was removed. This is who Jelly Roll is. So my security goes over to Jelly Roll and his guys to try and de-escalate. He's like, let me try and talk to him. Let me try and explain to him the real situation here. Let's see where he's at. Let's try and like make things right. He comes back and he's like, Nicole, they want to hurt you. And I can't protect you. I can't. He's like, you got one guy tonight. There's all those guys over there. I can't protect you. And he told me that they offered him, I think it was 2 times, then 5 times, then 10 times what I was paying him to leave me alone so I didn't have security tonight. Why? Like, Jelly Roll, what were you?
What are they going to do? You know what I would have said? But that's just me. I would have said, okay, do it. You're going to do it? Do it. Really, if you're going to take my life, do it. Do it. What are you waiting for? But that's just me. That's just me. Because of what I've been through in life.
Trying to do that you were trying to pay my security guard to leave me alone so you could get to me? What were you trying to do? It's so psychotic. My security guard was like, I have a daughter. I'm not going to leave you by yourself. I didn't take the offer. He goes, but I also can't defend you against all of these guys. So we got to get you out of here immediately. And I had to leave the event that I was booked at. And if this sounds crazy, it's because it is. But there are witnesses and people who have come.
Okay, what does it say? I'm sorry, you don't deserve this. And you're not lying. If a reporter or someone looking into your claim needs to be referenced, I'd be happy to give that as long as they don't mention me. I mean, he threatened to have you unalived. And hold on, let me take this off. To have you, let's see, unalived and was there when it happened.
Come forward.
Oh, and there's this.
There's more to this than you know. And I'm asking you. You're a visual liar. You said you don't know me. If you're not coming to my office, I know you're filthy. I know she. I know once again, with multiple folks involved in this coming up. I don't know if she does, but I do. So I'm telling you that she's here. I don't know if she's here. I don't know why she's here. I don't know why she was on the field without banking. I also know this woman is extremely toxic. If you're habitually lying, the toxicness for
Yeah,
trying to promote her album right now. She's trying to promote her album.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Let's just don't get separate. If it happens again, we're gonna have someone else. I'm so sorry. I do not want to be in the middle of it.
She's a habitual liar. You said you don't know me. If you're not coming to my office, I know you're filthy.
So I leave and I go to a third place to meet up with some
Let me
friends
say
and
something.
have a drink.
I might get hate for it, but in Nashville, I noticed they all have their own little crews. I'm talking about the YouTube rappers, singers, or whatever it may be. Even though Jelly Roll has now got Grammys, they all have their own little posses, right? And they all just like threaten each other. I mean, is this normal kind of stuff? I don't know. I don't know. They try to destroy each other. It's kind of weird, actually. I don't understand.
And I'm like, okay, I need a drink. I need a drink. I know he's over there at the Virgin. I'm going to go over here, totally different place, to Loser's Bar, meet up with some friends and a guy that I had started dating at the time. I wasn't even there that long when Jelly Roll and his thugs burst. I mean, like, burst through the freaking door. Like the back room of Losers, they burst through that back door looking for me. He sees me. That's another important thing, is he told me if I ever see him, I better run. He doesn't care if it's at a charity event. He doesn't care if it's at an event, if it's at an award show, if it's at anything.
Why? This is what I don't get. Why would he, a man, threaten a woman like that? I don't care if he's Jelly Roll. Okay, I want to put that out there. Because here on True Crime, look at Jonathan Lee Riches right now. We're covering him. But why would he threaten a woman? I mean, really, what's going on here? Over lies?
Better fucking run. That's what the guy with the thugs with the guns told me, is I better run if I see him. So he storms into Loser's Bar and starts pushing through the crowd literally, again, just like a movie, like pushing through people to get to me. And as he's coming to me, the security pulls me. And the guy that I was talking to, he's like, what's going on? I'm like, I gotta go. He's like, why? Why do you have to go? I'm like, I gotta go right now. I gotta go by. I think it was like under the bar and leave, run out of the staff entrance. The security guard was like, Nicole, you're in trouble.
Nicole is so busy working on podcasts for you, she asked me to read her ad this week. Somewhere between the first warm weekend and realizing short season is getting close, Nicole realized eating well is...
While I'm super busy editing, I'm going to get back to that.
Go to factormeals.com/Arbo and qualifying auto-renewing subscription purchase. Make healthier eating easy with Factor.
Jelly Roll allegedly told Folds of Honor that I'm a liar, toxic, filed fake rape charges to get clout and promote my album. I don't have an album. I haven't had an album. I have never had an album.
She's trying to promote her album right now.
I'm not going to get into every single detail of the next 5 years, but there was no like, we won't kill you if it was, we're going to kill you. I'm going to shoot you in the face. And if I see you, you better run. I haven't attended.
Okay. I want to do that. I believe her, but where's the proof? I want to hear him say that. I want to hear him say that. Oh, remember her bodyguard said. Okay, never mind.
A single event that I thought Jelly Roll might be at since then. I was invited to the Super Bowl, NASCAR, big event in Nashville last year.
Okay, but I feel like you two should know each other. I would love to stick you two in an email if you're comfortable with that. In other news, Brad mentioned to me some issue with Jelly Roll after the party. At an after party, I'm so sorry I wasn't paying attention to see it and fix whatever the issue was. That wasn't fair to you, and I'm truly sorry. Thanks again, and have a great weekend. Oops. Hold on, guys. Sorry.
With Dolly Parton, which I would have loved to do. I was invited to raise money at this big like charity event in Nashville that helps support cancer research and families going through cancer. My dad beat cancer again last year. I couldn't go because Jelly Roll was going to be there. Award shows I'm invited to, I don't go. I don't want him to know where I am. I was booked at another Folds of Honor event coming up. Jelly Roll allegedly, and this is alleged by Folds of Honor, called them and said they better uninvite me or he's going to throw a fit. And by now they know what throw a fit means. So I was uninvited from that Folds of Honor event or Jelly Roll would cause a giant scene. I would take so long going through all of this. I'm just going to start reading through some of the things that happened to me after this. He told everybody that would listen that me and him have beef and not to have me on their shows because, you know, if you're cool with Jelly Roll, you got to listen to what he says. And apparently tells people that I filed fake rape charges against his friend and a judge threw them out, so they have to get me out of the industry. I'm trying to extort guys for money. Again, keeping in mind, none of that happened. All fake. So his wife went on a very visible public smear campaign, and behind the scenes, he apparently called podcasters, recording studios, music producers, anybody that he could to tell them not to work with me. So now I'm getting canceled from all the shows that I was booked for coming up. A big event that I was supposed to be the host of that's going right across America is starting to get complaints.
This is crazy. Look at what they did to Ryan Upchurch. I don't know who, but they tried to destroy him and his career, and they still are. This is crazy. What's going on in Nashville? What is going on in Nashville? What is going on in Tennessee? You guys are a bunch of thugs. Just kidding. Just kidding.
From people's bookers being like, oh, that's the girl that filed fake rape charges. We don't want our artists near her. Apparently, I didn't talk to these people. And then eventually I was dropped as the host of this big tour because I was a diva for needing to have security guards, only to find out that the woman organizing it was friends with the guys who were stalking me. They're like, no, the venue doesn't allow armed security. In Texas.
Come on.
Texas.
Come on.
Yeah, there was a lot. There was a lot, and it was all day, and it was constant, and I couldn't trust people. I would get messages almost daily from him or his friends saying that they're going to kill me. They would message me from burner accounts. I'd look them up, and it was like those different apps that you can get to get a fake number, and then the number was gone the next day. But it was like consistent, daily, we're going to kill you. We're going to kill you. We know where you are. They knew my address. They would send me.
God, you people are sick. Whoever did that was sick. That was sick. It's turf war. It's crazy to me. I guess, you know, I'm not famous, so I don't know. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Oops. Let's make that small. There we go. Let's go to her ex account real quick since she's talking about death threats. Because listen to what Upchurch says. Check this out.
People are planning to kill you, holler at me. Because guess what? I can help you with that, and I'll testify. If you take them to court, I'll testify and say, yeah, they were trying to kill her. Because guess what? I have proof of it. Nicole, if you're seeing this, Nicole Arbor, I seen your post where you said that some people in Nashville were planning to kill you. Holler at me. Because guess what? I can help you with that, and I'll testify. If you take them to court, I'll testify and say, yeah, they were trying to kill her. Because guess what? I have proof of it. Nicole, if you're seeing this, Nicole.
See, they're trying to make Brian seem crazy. Isn't that crazy, you guys? What's going on in Nashville? You won't find me out there. I'm telling you that. You heard what Ryan Upchurch said. Come on over. I'm not afraid of you. I know, that's funny. Because what are they really going to do? Because, you know, what I've learned in life for me, in situations I've been in, the threats, right? And threatening to take my life, to drive the car off a cliff, all stuff like that, off a bridge. I'm like, what are you waiting for? Do it. Do it. What are you sorry, guys. No, for real. What are you waiting for? For real. Just do it. I'm not afraid of you. He's been proven a liar. I would say if he has proof, there you go. Yeah. And how are you? I haven't seen you for a while. Okay, let's continue. All right, let's get back here. Sorry. Oh, I gotta look at this comment. They're just shit talkers, kid. I know. This is just not my shit on YouTube. I mean, real life. Like, in my face, real life shit. Nicole, you just gotta get a little crazy. And it'll be all right. Just get a little crazy.
My address, I had to move. Yeah, I've moved well over 10 times. I'd say like 20 times.
Oh my God.
Since this has happened. I'm not sure if I got to this part, but like, so after this happened, I'm pretty sure this is after this happened, Bunny had their friend, Tommy Vexed, on her podcast for the purpose of talking shit.
Tommy's got a beautiful record, I must say. I know people change, but he just got charges a couple years ago. When was it? 2024. Domestic, I don't know, threats, damage to property.
About me and another one of his victims, Whitney. Now, Whitney had a 2-year restraining order against him for violence and really scary stuff. Just really take this in. Bunny had someone that had at least two different restraining orders against him from 2 different women at that moment on her podcast to platform him and give him somewhere where he could publicly continue to abuse and terrify these women.
What's this say? It's here, the moment you guys have been waiting for. Tommy Vex going into details about what really happened between him and his ex, Nicole Arbour. You know, the one who has problems with everyone. This episode was so funny, I laughed. I almost. And then somebody says, isn't that the same chick that tried to hem up Upchurch? She stole his wallet and harassed his security. And Bunny says, yep.
It's not that surprising when you really take in that this is the same woman who wanted to have a serial killer on her podcast. Like, what was it, last year? Wade Wilson.
We just called one of the jails in Florida to talk to Wade Wilson to get him on the podcast because I'm fascinated with his story.
She thinks he's hot. She wanted to have on a serial killer who had turned women into what police describe as spaghetti.
Everybody's like, oh, dude, he's so fine. And the other half were like, I'd let him run me over.
I knew these videos were going to be deleted and taken down, which is why I saved them. But this is a big show of Bunny's character as a person.
Hey, let me tell you something about that. When she did this is the first time that Bunniexo ever dealt with hate on the internet because people came at her for saying this about Wade Wilson. That little, he's evil. He's pure evil. Pure evil. But she took those videos down. She never experienced that much hate I remember her saying that.
And she is willing to bring a man like this onto her podcast because she is fascinated with his story.
Psychopaths. So this Tommy friend of theirs was apparently paid $10,000 to destroy my reputation as much as he could. Goes on her podcast to talk about me. They spread invented stories of me being violent, abusive, ripping a phone out of a wall and throwing it at Tommy. Tommy having to flee Mexico in fear, boarding a plane to get away. Discussed how ugly and disgusting my naked body is.
Goofy, frumpy, Homer Simpson body ass bitch. Fuck you, nigga.
He's never seen.
Oh, ain't he something? Ain't he just a prize? Just saying.
My naked body. He has never seen my naked body. I just want to be so clear. He's never seen my naked body. Never. Neither has Down Devil.
She's a narcissistic personality disorder. She
Absolutely.
starts to separate
I said that
everybody.
the first time I met her.
Bunny also made up that I had mental health issues on that episode. They pretended that I filmed him during an AA meeting, which would be a horrible thing to do.
Apparently, she like came in the room and was filming me while I was on my meeting in the other room.
What woman?
Why would people lie like this?
Thinks like that.
Whatever else they could say to destroy my reputation, they said it. That episode was put behind a paywall where they charged $10 a person to see it. They monetized the abuse. This guy had 2 different women with restraining orders against him at the time, and Bunny laughed with him while he said he's not going to follow the restraining orders. He doesn't care. This is who these people are. Right after it's promoted that Jelly Roll's going to do a song with that friend Tommy, almost like a thank you, you know? That's when Bunny started promoting the merchandise again.
Just want to let you know that we came up with a new shirt that we're going to drop in a couple weeks called, it's going to be #HoTeam.
That's about the time that their friend Tommy posted a post about how easy it would be to hire someone to kill for you, a murder for hire post, if you will. In the comments, people knew that this was clearly aimed at me, and he liked that. Their friend Tommy liked that, and people said basically let Down Devil know about these services, and he liked that as well. People started tagging me in it so that I would know that they're hiring someone to murder me, which they apparently...
See, that's the thing, what she shouldn't have done, and I'm just saying, she shouldn't have even went and looked for their shit, or people were sending this to her, just say, don't send me this. Because this here, they're just trying to scare her, in my opinion.
Now here comes something that I think is super duper important. I hate talking about this part because, again, I just hate like the whole, I hate admitting what these people did to me, but this was so like shocking and terrifying to my life, and just like my whole life stopped. My whole life stopped. I couldn't trust anybody. I couldn't trust anything. I had to switch my phones. I had to switch my computers. I was getting hacked constantly. Like I've already said, I was getting threats all the time. I'd switch my phone number and somehow I'm getting threats again. There was a gang of them stalking me and hunting me. I ended up having to go to inpatient PTSD trauma therapy because I couldn't function. I already said I was in PTSD therapy because of this. And I would go to see this woman, and every week she's like, it wasn't post-traumatic stress, it's real-time stress. Like the threat isn't done. And it was suggested that I go to this inpatient trauma therapy because I just like, I couldn't even function. I didn't even know what reality was. My condo was ran by like super mega conservatives at the time. They suddenly sent me a rent increase of thousands of dollars. Like the next month, I'm going to have to pay thousands of dollars more. And I go down to the office. I'm like, what? They're like, well, your lease is up and you're going to have to pay this much. But that doesn't make sense. Like it says that I could sign back for this much. And they're like, you should have thought about that before you filed fake rape charges. This is like, it was everywhere. It was everywhere. After I got back from the PTSD trauma camp, I call it, I'm sitting at my pool reading a devotional and like writing my therapy of the day in there, trying to just like, a security guard at my condo, I had never seen this person, comes up to me and is like, you need your pool band. I'm like, what pool band? You have to have an armband to be at the pool. This was like 9 a.m. on a Sunday. There was nobody else at the pool. I was like, oh, I live here. And I show him my keys and it has like the fob and the name of the building on it. He's like, if you lived here, you would have an armband. I was like, I do live here. I could show you my condo. And all I have ever shown is my keys. And I use my fob to get out here. It was a fucking setup. I got a call from this super mega guy who's a big Jelly Roll fan. That's my building manager. I go down and every time there was like witnesses in the office, he would act very different. He gives me these armbands. I'm like, okay, now I have an armband. He's like, well, you've been written up. I'm like, what does that mean? He's like, we could kick you out of the building if you get written up again. You didn't listen to what the security guard said, and that's another infraction. I was like, what in the HOA nonsense is going on here? But he was a big Jelly Roll.
HOA nonsense. Okay, you could tell she's done a lot of therapy. Okay. Because she's able to tell the story, though. I mean, this shit started happening in 2000 or 21. I don't think Bunny had any idea. No, she had no idea. And that's what I said. Did she even read any of the documents on this guy beforehand? Whew. I don't, Jelly Roll, Jelly roll. Allegedly. All right. Let's continue.
Fan, and he told me they knew where I lived. They knew where I lived. My family literally drove from Canada, picked me up in Nashville, threw my stuff in the back of pickup truck, and got me the heck out of there. It got that scary. And I was just like, don't stop, drive. So then, boom. So it's 2023. I'm supposed to go to court soon for the copyright thing and the defamation. Well, wouldn't you know, clips from the Dumb Blonde podcast that Bunny never released are suddenly online. Highly edited. I'm talking highly edited clips. Like, count how many cuts are in those clips, showing me talking about how lovely Down Devil is and how he saved me. Taking a joke I made about being roofied 6 times that I've said in other videos and in my stand-up. She really clipped that one. The joke is I've been roofied so many times that I'm actually like a connoisseur. I can just like, yes, this is a 1998 5th and 34th Street selection. It's literally a bit based on I had been roofied in the past. But Bunny wanted it clipped nice and tight so she could pretend I won on her podcast and was just like, I've been roofied 6 times. I've been roofied 6 times now. I'm a collector. Why don't you release all the footage, Bunny? Why don't you release all the footage? It was also posted by Native in Nashville, who's a very close friend of Bunny, who I also found out uses her child to promote Bunny's new book on porn and being an escort. It's her child being used. So right when I'm supposed to start going to court, these clips where it seems like I just think Down Devil is the best. He's super nice. Yeah. And I'm talking so nicely. And these super, super tightly edited clips are going up, making it seem like I'm a liar about getting raped and roofied. And I'm just a crazy person. It's not like it was an accident. The Dumb Blonde watermark is on all of these videos. So Bunny put these out. It turns out Bunny had given the raw footage of me to my stalkers because she's a psycho. And hark, here's Bunny in the comment section of these clips that she highly edited and then put up to change what actually happened in reality of life.
Let's read them. Is this girl saying Ryan beat her? Okay, because this girl, Nicole, I think used to date Ryan Upchurch. And then Bunniexo says so many holes in her story. Okay.
Section of these clips that she highly edited and then put up to change what actually happened in
Leah says, wow, sure doesn't fit Nicole's newest narrative. She is troubled. And this person here says, agreed. There are 2 sides to every story. Yeah, but there's no proof of anything. That there's no documents, there's no police reports, there's nothing. Nothing.
Reality of life. Women really hone into how psychotic she is. She created the rumors. She spread the rumors. She knew I was going to be literally killed over the rumors. She had her husband threatening to murder me and getting his friends ready.
They got what they wanted. If this is her truth, they got what they wanted. She left the state or the United States. She's in Canada now. But she's taken her power back, which sounds like she's done years of therapy. I don't know. This is just my opinion on it. I've been under the weather. Oh, I'm sorry. So sorry to hear that. So that's a good word to put it. This is Nicole's truth, her truth. But that's what I think. They got her. She's gone. She's gone. Okay, we're good. Carry on.
To kill me over the rumors. I lost jobs because of the rumors. I lost my safety. I started losing my sanity because of the rumors. I ended up in inpatient treatment because of the rumors and what happened because of these rumors that she invented. And now when I was finally going to go to court and get justice, she highly edited footage of me to make a whole new batch of rumors, like the smeariest of smear campaigns that ever done smeared. Now she puts up these new clips smearing me again and then comments below.
My God, let me tell you something. Look at this YouTube crap. Who would want to even be at the level they are if they're doing this shit? Really? No way. Thank God this for me is not a job. It's just a hobby. Thank God. I know. This is crazy. And this is part 2. This is just part 2. Of many, 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 many parts.
Oh, the BS that she invented. Wow, I can't believe it. She's so crazy. She had the audacity to say that I don't have the body language.
Okay, let's see here. Bunniexo. Body language isn't if someone who's a DV victim, sorry, said what I said. Period. Painting nails. I don't understand this statement. Body language isn't if someone who's a DV victim. I'm a DV victim. What does this mean? I don't understand that. Do anybody understand that? I don't know what that statement means. Maybe I'm slow. I don't know.
Language of a domestic violence victim. Go on, Bunny. What is the body language of a domestic violence victim? These videos were promoted in Nashville and to Nashville, to my friends and my community. This is who Jelly Roll and Bunny and their friends are. It's literally terrifying that she has this girl's girl persona because it's how she gets in with women, just to destroy them and put them in danger.
She literally sat right where you're sitting, and the minute she walked out, I looked at Mimi. I go, I do not like that chick. She was so sweaty.
What the
too.
hell?
How'd you hump
Hold
that?
on. Hold on a minute. What are these? Bunniexo. Who's this to? I'm getting so many of these. This is awesome because of how different our views are. Okay, that's them together. Totally. Can't wait for the extended combo on it. And is this Bunny here? Will be epic as fuck.
You walked out. I looked at Mimi. I go, I do not like that chick.
So she's saying she did not like her. She goes, hit me up while you're here, mama. If you want to do lunch or shoot some content, or if you just need someone to talk to. Thanks for coming on, pretty lady. Okay, so the white is Bunny, and this is Nicole in the purple. I sure do. Understandable. Oh, she blurred that. Say less. I will be cut, and I'll send you a final cut when it's done. Sorry, guys. I'll see what it said. But let's listen to what Tommy and Bunny are saying here.
Put them in danger.
She literally sat right where you're sitting, and the minute she walked out, I looked at Mimi. I go, I do not like that chick. She was so sweaty too. How'd you hump that?
Comedian, right? That's what I know her from.
Right.
So
And
I'm
she's
like,
not even funny, but okay. She was trying to gaslight you.
Yeah,
I
cheers.
don't know how she's.
Oh my God. She's not even funny. Okay, what's this here? Let me know when the pods come out and I'll promo. Save the pics and swipe it up. And my team's in town next week shooting if you're still game. I am for sure, mama. I'll send you the whole episode before you can see it. Then all the promo clips. And yes, let's do this. Okay.
That's what I know her from.
Right.
So
and
I'm like,
she's not even funny, but okay. She was trying to gaslight you.
Yeah,
I
cheers.
don't know how she still has a platform. I honestly don't.
I don't know.
All
There
the
it is.
bullshit that she has fucking done.
So
There it is. There it is. There it is. What did I say, people? They just wanted her gone. Competition wanted her gone. Human beings are mean. And if you're doing well for some reason, you must be taken down. It's sick. It is sick. People, this has happened to me on YouTube. Okay, I've only been on here 6 years. I'm a nobody. Well, to me, I'm somebody. But people have tried to scare me off of here. It didn't happen. It did not happen. It's very sad. I'd rather build people than tear them down. Yes. I'm not mad at nobody. I'm not mad at nobody. I can get a little cocky.
By the way, they were already pretending to be saved by this point. The amount of women that have written to me that she's blackmailed them is wild. In like the last few years, not like, oh, before we were saved. I mean, like now. All of it's getting looked into now. Don't you worry. And not just by me, of course. You guys may have heard that I lost 2 lawsuits. That's not quite true. I start getting phone calls on my new number. One of the calls sounded a lot like one of Jelly Roll's, I guess, old best friends. The guy has a very distinct voice. He let me know that if I show up to court, I'm never going to be seen again. I'm going to disappear. And he said a couple other things, but they all alluded to they're going to kill me if I show up to court. Then I get a call from Down Devil's old manager. He's like, I can't talk to you. I can't talk to you, but I need to let you know it's in your best interest. So along the lines of don't come to court. I talked with my family and friends and all the people who care about me, and we decided I'm not showing up to court. Like even going to town on the day I was supposed to be in court, I could be killed. Like there was nothing that I would gain from those court cases that would equal me being dead. So yeah, they technically won a summary judgment, which just meant they got their lawyer fees because I didn't show up. There was no evidence shown. I never spoke to a judge at any point, not once, not a singular time. I don't know why anyone would do business with Jelly Roll or his wife once they know this. And then suddenly, one snowy December night, I was sent a DM on Instagram. Nicole, you're not crazy. I know what they did to you. You didn't deserve it, and you deserve to see this. And it was a link to download a hidden camera video that showed Jelly Roll talking about a lot of the things he did to me.
Ooh. Are you getting that?
Other celebrities act like they're really nice, but in real life they're pieces of shit.
Very important. I'm saying this.
Shoot. Okay, we gotta wait for part 3. I want to hear it. I want to hear the proof. What do we like over here? We like documentation. We like proof, like black and white and video. Yes, we do. Oh my God. Lauren. So this was a little clip from Bunny's, because I went to Bunny's channel, well, she's got many, and I tried to find if she did interviews with Nicole, and all I found was this clip of that guy that accused her of stuff right here, Tommy.
I fucking hit on Nicole Arbor on election night.
Oh God, we're using first and last names.
I don't give a shit.
Okay, I'm with it.
I'm completely allowed to say anything I want.
So there's that. Does anybody have comments? Hey, this is a true crime case to me, and I'm going to look up all these names and these people and see if any of these, if there's been any lawsuits or, whatever. I mean, she says, look it up. I'm going to look things up. Just like I do with Flames, the toddler. That's right, the toddler. Patty Sturgis.
Patty, do you want to play a game? I want to play a game. Ha 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 ha.
That's right, Patty. Patty Sturgis. Here, let me take that down. Kit will find it. You know I will. I'm telling you though, Tommy's got a record, but these people really are threatening her. They're getting into her head. See, that's the problem. She said let's go to her, I guess. Don't scare me. But yeah. Let's go to her X account, because guess what happened? On March 22nd, I think that's when her first video came out. In the last 24 hours, I had my banking hacked again. Emails are being sent to people with my last name, assumingly their family, with trackers in the emails. Jelly Roll's gang stalkers are in full stalking mode, trying to hunt me again. How are they able to hack like that? Who do they know? Who are they paying? Just think, if you took them, if you did a civil, oh my God, could you imagine a civil lawsuit with Jelly Roll? Okay, she's saying Jelly Roll's doing this, right? And what's her name? Just think, if she did a civil suit with Tommy and Jelly Roll to prove everything and to see who's all connected, boy, wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't the discovery be crazy in this? Oh boy, oh boy. And the depositions? Woo-hoo. Yeah, that would be crazy. Just saying. Candace Owens owes you an apology. Candace Owens don't apologize for anything because she's just nothing but a piece of shit. I think Nicole don't realize she has more support than she thinks. Because Jelly is such a huge, well, he's a big name out there. Okay. Gotta say this because I've been gang stalked and threatened by Jelly Roll and his group of sickos for 5 years. And they are big mad, and the truth is coming out about them. I don't do drugs. I'm not on any prescription meds. I don't drink. She's not, you know what? She's not going to self-harm. I'm super healthy. No mental health issues outside of PTSD. See, they just want her, okay, if this is happening, this is her truth. They just want her to go away again. Oh my God. Oh, I thought somebody wanted her CVS receipts. Pretty girl. Very pretty girl. So yeah, you know, I'm going to be on it. I'm going to be on this. I'm going to look up these people. I'm going to see what's really going on. And if she says there's only 2 cases with her name on it, we'll find out, won't we? But then again, I really don't watch them. I'm interested, and I appreciate you being here. I mean, there's a lot going on here. I mean, I'm like, oh my God, Jelly Roll's like this? Bunniexo? I like Bunny. She's funny, right? And then to hear how YouTube really is and how they do all this fake stuff. I'm not saying Bunny and Jelly Roll. I'm saying, you know, doing fake relationship, fake this, fake that. It makes you look at YouTube differently. YouTube is not my job, so there's that. You know, and if that's the case, and they do a defamation on her, Nicole will get her, she'll get everything she wants, as in discovery, and either way, discovery and deposition in a civil case. That's when the real shit will come out. Mm-hmm. I just hope she's well. She seems well. Because I can see the fear and the anxiety, and she's dealing with it with, well, besides therapy, through her storytelling, which I'm sure is helping her through this, and her humor. Where the hell is everybody? Nobody's here no more? What the hell's going on around here? Okay, this is it on Nicole. We will continue on this. I'm going to continue looking up these people, trying to get documents already, and, you know, vice versa. Proof check this. Have showed the world how they are. The kind of trending right now. They are. I don't know what this girl is doing. There she is, Amber. There she is. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Oh, God. Let's go to Nicole's channel here. I'm going to show you guys something. She started talking about this stuff. Let's look. Oh, that's Bunny's channel. I just want to see this. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey. All right. She started talking about this stuff probably after the lawsuit. They signed off. Let's see. Let's back it up. Cosplay Christian a year ago. So everything started a year ago. I mean, with her talking about it. Wow. What's up with that? All right, this is going to be it on Nicole. All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming through here. I appreciate you. When are we going to go live and go through some court documents, lady? You let me know. You let me know the time, and I'll be there. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you for being here. Please hit the like or dislike, whatever it may be.
Welcome to Kids True Crime. Pulling up, hit and go. It's showtime. Hey, hey. Chat squad rolling in line. Best crew on the screen, that's the headline. We pull up to the scene, Mr. calling out each detail. Real clean, Patty said, just judging the fee. Running double jumping theories at top speed. Caroline Cooper in caps lock. Rachel from Mars with the straight talk. Angel in the back with the side eye. We ride or die in the live, let the time fly. Welcome to Kids True Crime. True Crime. We got push people talking in real time. Real time. We got trolls in the corner, we don't mind. Hit them with a one-liner, fill up all behind. Best community on this whole site. We laugh, we roast, but we hold tight. Get a little copy, that's what we're here for. Bad ass fight, yeah. A push and score. Bad ass fight, yeah. 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 Like this, like, yeah. Melissa in the bushes on patrol, putting out the fires when the rumors roll. Flames toddler in the back, all jokes. Inside last for the day, once folk. Feel the chatter climbing up the chat wall. Names flying fast, can't catch them all. From the first bell ring to the last word said. We beans, tease, spaces till it's time for bed. Welcome to Kids True Crime. True Crime. We got bush people talking in real time. Real time. We got trolls in the corner, we don't mind. Hit them with a one-line, fall from behind. Best community on this whole site. We laugh, we roast, but we hold tight. Get a little pocket, that's what we're here for. Like, as, like, yeah. I'm a blast with boy. Like, as, like, yeah. 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 Like, as, like, yeah. Drop a heart in the chat for the day ones. Drop a flame for the late night reruns. If you know, then you know that's the code word. Kit says what she thinks, every quote heard. We stay loud, stay proud when the stream's on. Same fam, same clan when the cam's gone. One click, one link, and we're back at the door to the badass softcore lore. Welcome to Kids True Crime.